Meme coins have the highest upside opportunity compared to any altcoin, but you have to know the right memes to buy. We've already seen ones like Doge, Shiba Inu, and my personal favorite BOBO that made me close to 7 figures this cycle already. But are they still worth buying? Meme coins are at a pivotal moment at this recent market dip. Some coins will triple, 10x, or even 50x, and others will go to zero. Today I will provide a complete breakdown of top Ethereum altcoins and why some of them are even better than your favorite altcoins. Without further ado, let's dive in. In the first place, I would like to start with Pepe, the king meme coin of this cycle. Interesting thing with Pepe is that I actually was here in the bear market. I actually was here through each and every dip. It received multiple FUD attempts with people who were very bullish on Pepe changing their view on it. It went very well through multiple FUD attempts. I honestly believe it's going to be one of the best performing assets of this cycle. If you're just looking to put your money into something, have some exposure to meme coins, just buy Pepe and forget about everything. You will still most likely be outperforming any of your altcoin in your altcoin portfolio. This is how I'm confident in Pepe at this stage, and we saw this last cycle with Dogecoin and Shiba Inu. They were the most performing assets of previous cycle. Interesting thing I wanted to share, because some people might say that meme coins are not that serious and things like that. Here I'm showing you the wallet of Wintermute, market maker. They have $283 million worth of coins on their wallets. We see that Pepe, they have 2.7 million at this stage. Wintermute is essentially a market maker behind Pepe, and they are also market makers behind top projects in this market. They definitely understand what are they doing. They have more Pepe than they have optimism, than they have RF. It's very crazy to actually realize this. And following recent correction, Pepe is actually showing great strength. In comparison to Bitcoin, in comparison to altcoin, it's showing very nice strength. And one of the reasons I'm actually making this video currently is because I do believe we are very close to the bottom of Ethereum and BTC pair. And I do think that these Ethereum altcoins, they actually have crazy upside, crazy short-term upside. This is not something you would often find on the marketplace. The timing for me to share this information with you, I believe, is very great. The main thesis with Pepe is that it's a well-known meme, and people who will be coming into the market, retail, normies, they will serve as our exit liquidity. As they know the meme, they will be buying it closer to the end of the cycle. And this frog is also very relatable, and as a meme it was on the market for 15-20 years already. I do honestly believe that Pepe as a meme is better than WIF, despite the fact that WIF might be more appealing to normies. But I do think that most people who would be entering crypto, normies who would be entering crypto, they're still tech geeky. Most of them, a lot of them, they're software engineers, or they're kind of connected to tech in a way. A lot of them, they know a lot in internet culture as well, and they've been parts of this internet culture for the last couple decades as well. Therefore, I think Pepe is a great honeypot to attract this type of liquidity, because each and every internet user would essentially appreciate the story and will know this meme and want to stand behind it as well. But you might say, Stan, it's already at $3 billion market cap. Are there any better plays around Pepe that move exactly like Pepe but outperform it because they have lower market cap? Yes, they are, and I will be sharing them at the end of the video. You will not be getting this type of information on any channel at this stage. Make sure to watch this video till the end. And I'm actually quite curious to get your feedback on whether or not you agree with my Pepe thesis. Feel free to share it in the comments as well. First things first, I would like to start with Shiba Inu. We do also see that it's holding quite nicely through the recent dip, definitely deep. Shiba Inu is an older meme token from the last cycle. It pretty much was a second peak for people that missed Doge. And it's a very interesting and important thought process as well. We do understand that when people will be missing the main meme coin of the cycle, they will be looking to buy something of a lower cap. We had something like this happening last cycle with Doge, Shiba, and some others that I will cover in this video as well. The issue with Shiba is that I think they decided to go to their own blockchain to their own ecosystem called Shiba Inu. And we are kind of coming closer to some theories, right? But there are people on the market that are saying that Ethereum whales, they decided to punish Shiba holders and Shiba team for essentially leaving Ethereum. And that's why they will actually be pumping Pepe this cycle, because Pepe is on Ethereum and Shiba decided to leave, decided to go and build their own ecosystem. An interesting theory might be happening as well. Thus far this cycle, we can see that Pepe heavily outperforms Shiba Inu. And we can see this on this chart, the connection of price of Pepe to price of Shiba Inu. And this cycle, we see heavy outperformance from Pepe since February till pretty much now. It's 800-900% at this stage, which means that if you were holding Pepe instead of Shiba Inu, you actually made 9x more. I do project for this outperformance to continue. And we have to understand that the same way we have altcoins of the older cycle that are not new shiny objects of this cycle. So people are less driven to actually get into them, buy into them. Yes, it's something older, it's something safe. It follows older dog meta as well, buying pictures of the dogs, right? But in general, altcoins of previous cycles, they tend to underperform in comparison to the altcoins of new cycle, because we as humans, we are driven more to new shiny objects. Next we have Floki, which is Ethereum Memecoin from previous cycle as well. Currently we see it at 1.5 billion market cap. Floki did something very interesting that not a lot of people probably actually expected from it. I was not expecting this from Floki, to actually show some multipliers these cycles, because if you would check out market cap on this thing was at $300 million, and at the tops it was at 2.8 billion. So Floki actually had done 7x's. Pepe did more, but for the meme coin of the previous cycle, it's doing quite well. We can create the same chart and we can see what's happening with Pepe and Floki. If Pepe goes down on this chart, it means that Floki outperforms Pepe. If chart goes down, it means that Pepe underperforms Floki. If chart goes up, it means that Pepe outperforms Floki. We see this interesting type of correlations on the chart with things going up and going down and things like that. My bet on this cycle is Pepe, just because of the fact that I do think that newer meme coins of this cycle, they should be outperforming this cycle, as essentially any type of altcoin as well. However, Floki might be your safe pick this market as well. The market cap of Floki is smaller than Pepe at this stage, but we definitely can say that Pepe is holding way better, because Floki went down from 2.5 to 1.5 billion and Pepe went down from 4 billion to 3 billion, and right now it's holding quite nicely. Are you tired from high market cap memes? Make sure to watch this video till the end. The more we move forward, the higher risk pick I would actually be sharing, and some of them, they have crazy potential at this stage with the market not understanding. These type of situations, these type of coins is where the highest upside is. Very important note, in this video I'm mostly covering long-term meme coin picks, holding which will actually lead to highest ROI in this cycle from my point of view. However, if you want to catch new trends and trade Ethereum meme coins that are coming up on the market on a daily basis, being able to get 5x, 10x, 15x and actually participate in the short-term PvP meme coin trading, feel free to check out my Patreon, which will lead you to my private Discord community, where we have a meme coin trading channel and people there are making X's, multipliers, 5x's, 10x's, 15x's. We are already doing that even in the current market conditions. Next Ethereum meme coin I would like to share is actually MOG. This one is a very interesting one. I have an opinion on it that probably not a lot of people on the marketplace essentially have. I want to know that you probably want to actually be very careful here and digest this information with caution, because currently we are moving into mid caps, and the thing with these mid caps is they were already moving without Ethereum not doing very well. We have results of Ethereum ETF in only 3 weeks from now, and we are, I believe, at the bottom of Ethereum Bitcoin pair. If Ethereum will start to perform short term, these meme coins on Ethereum, they will just go up like crazy, and you already have your winners. It's nothing risky about them. you have your winners already. You know that the market appreciates them and they are very safe meme coin long-term holds. Speaking about MOG, it's a pure representation of internet culture. It's very popular with Gen Z, it's very popular on TikTok, and this is the main thesis for MOG as well. If you would actually go on TikTok and we will type MOG, we would see that there are multiple videos with millions in views, with someone mogging someone else. To MOG, the definition is to be significantly more attractive than someone or something, to dominate in appearance. I would say it's a pretty narrow definition because it's essentially to dominate. To dominate someone, to make fun of someone, he mocked you. The community of this thing is crazy. On crypto Twitter, they often are actually mentioning a lot of stuff. In each and every comment, you can quite often find them on crypto Twitter. The only issue with this thing I have is the exact liquidity question, because Gen Z and people who are using MOG on TikTok, they're probably younger people, and just statistically speaking, younger people don't have a lot of money in the first place. So I think a thesis on MOG from exit liquidity point of view might be a bit weaker. But if it will be picked up by 25 plus, 30 plus years old, and they will actually start using it, it will probably be doing quite well. That's why my thesis on Pepe, I think, is stronger, because Pepe is an older meme, and people who are older, who statistically have more money at this stage, Pepe is just more appealing to them. So there's a high chance that they will be buying into Pepe. But I still do think that MOG will be doing quite well this cycle. One of the main arguments of why people try to neglect Ethereum meme coin trading is fees on Ethereum. Some people are saying that no one is actually going to buy memes on Ethereum because fees will just go too high. To a certain extent, it will be true, but all the top memes, they will be on centralized exchanges anyway, so people would be able to buy them without commissions. Normies are not actually going to buy memes on chain, and we can easily prove that because Shiba Inu and Floki, they received crazy valuations in the last cycle, and they're Ethereum memes that actually were being bought on centralized exchanges. If you would like to buy and sell your Ethereum meme coins without any commissions, feel free to sign up to BitGet following my referral link in the description under this video. You will be eligible for up to $30,000 upon your sign up, and you will be able to trade altcoins and meme coins with no commissions. The next Ethereum meme coin is Milady meme coin, and this is something very interesting because we see this new meta unleashing top NFT collections. They tend to create meme coins around their NFT collections to strengthen the cult that they actually have in between their NFT communities. We recently saw that with Pops on Bitcoin. They did quite nicely. They showed crazy amount of access, and Milady, I would say, did quite well as well, because if we would check out market cap here at the bottom was 50 million, and at the tops they reached 260 million market cap. Obviously, you are capitalizing on these things the most if you are buying in the bear market, and in the bear market cap was around $20 million, which is quite nice for a meme coin around NFT collection. And Milady Maker is actually an NFT collection that I'm referring quite a lot because I talk a lot about meme coins on this channel, and these guys, the specifics of this NFT collection is the fact that they're focused on meme coins in the first place. And I would say that's very bullish for this cycle because meme coins are going to be the best performing assets of this cycle. They already are. I do think that the floor price of this collection will be surging up like crazy. An interesting thing that they have their own meme coin on Ethereum, right? But they are also behind a range of meme coins on Solana on other chains. One of the examples is Happy Cat on Solana. Guys from Milady Maker, from this NFT collection, they are essentially supporting Happy Cat, and I think they actually launched it in the first place as well. You cannot imagine what type of peaks I'm actually showing you and how well they will be doing. It's just so crazy to me. Next thing is Bitcoin. The meme coin is actually called Harry Potter, Obama, Sonic, 10, Inu, so it's just funny in the first place. And you probably saw people with this profile picture on X. That means that they are essentially members of this community. People who are holding this token are definitely OG Memecoin holders and traders in the first place. The community is quite strong. It appeared on the marketplace around the time when Pepe appeared, so with the first wave of Pepe essentially launching this wave of new meme coins. It's an OG meme coin on Ethereum, and I do believe it will be doing quite well this cycle. And this is your mid-sized Ethereum meme coin peak. The same as Milady, the same as MOG, although MOG is quite larger at this stage, but these things are very undervalued at this stage, and they have crazy potential to actually go up with Ethereum doing well moving forward. Checking out the market cap, we can see that back in February it was at 45 million, and at the tops it was at 200 million. So it basically did a 5x from there. And interesting thing that we see, it was not dipping much. So people who are holding this in volumes, they're probably people who bought it initially in May when this thing was essentially launched on the marketplace, because the lowest you had an option to buy is 30 million market cap. Therefore, current entry point is not so bad from my point of view. I think that this meme coin should be in billions and will be in billions in the full-blown bull cycle. So this meme actually might be a safe haven to pack your profits in when you're making some profits with meme coins, and in general. The same thing as Milady might be the choice for you as well. And I will tell you about meme coin where I'm packing my profits in a bit later in the video as well. I can't miss Politify Meta and meme coins around the presidential election in the United States in 2024. The picks I actually have for you are very lucrative because one of them serves as a beta play for another. The first one, I must say, is quite expensive at this stage, but the second one is an ultimate beta pick that not a lot of people are actually talking about at this stage. Watching this segment till the end will significantly increase your chances on capitalizing on presidential election heavily. You cannot fathom what type of attention and mindshare presidential election will actually acquire in the election months. And all these billions of marketing dollars will actually be directed to your meme coins. Stay tuned. If you want to receive this type of alpha moving forward, if you don't want to miss my videos, make sure to subscribe to this channel, like this video, and press the bell notification button on, because some of these videos are quite time sensitive. The first thing I would like to start is MAGA. MAGA is a Trump meme coin, so people that support Trump, they essentially buying into MAGA. MAGA is at $200 million market cap at this stage. We see that it also had a nice run up closer to the end of February at the tops of $9, $11 even, and right now it's on the correction around $4.5, $4.6. The only issue that I have with MAGA Trump meme coin is the fact that it's too serious. So it's not a meme coin in the first place. It's really kind of like a coin, something that you kind of buy to show your allegiance to Trump and to Republicans in the upcoming election, but it's not funny in the first place. If you would want to compare it to Biden is, for example, quite funny, but Trump is something more serious. Well, that might just mean that people respect this candidate more, and definitely guys who would be joining crypto market closer to the election, and a bunch of them will, because I do expect markets to pump like crazy closer to election. They will definitely be buying this token, and you would have an option to capitalize heavily on this as well if you would be buying currently, because at the time when these guys will be buying it closer to election, you would actually be selling it to them. This is what meme coin trading and investment actually looks like, the peak of meme coin trading and investment. You buy, you wait for many months, and then you sell. This is the only thing that actually is capable of providing you with the highest return of investment, because on the chart we only have two variables, price and time. If you want price, you want to wait. And the beta play to MAGA Trump is just crazy. It's so nice, it's so smart from beta point of view, and currently it's only at $13 million market cap. It has 670k in liquidity at this stage. This thing will be doing very well closer to the election, and this is your ultimate beta play around MAGA Trump. CONAN was initially introduced into the market by Crash Trading channel. Go subscribe to this channel. The content is just very nice. And we have a high expectation from our end that this channel and this influencer will continue to talk about this thing moving forward into this cycle. He's kind of the main person about this meme coin currently. He's quite large in the meme coin space on YouTube as well. So he's kind of our main driver of this coin moving forward. But the narrative for this thing is quite great as well. CONAN, if you don't know, is Trump's dog. So it kind of follows dog meta. It kind of follows Politify meta. It's kind of supported by one of the largest meme coin people in the space currently. It should be doing so well, moving closer to the end of the cycle. This is your beta play on Trump, and this is your beta play on all the Politify meta. It will be doing very, very well. And now we are coming closer to Pepe beta plays. Meme coins you can actually buy that will kind of serve as safe leverage on Pepe, meaning when Pepe moves, they are moving way more. You have to understand that there are a range of tokens in the market currently that are deceiving you as great Pepe beta plays, but they don't really move along with Pepe and generally perform poorly. Digesting the information I will be sharing in upcoming 3 minutes is the key to outperform on the market. That's how I made 100x plus on my BOBO position and how you will also be making money in the market. First things first, I would like to share APU. APU is a Pepe beta play. Current market cap is at $140 million. It had a pretty interesting run up, which me personally, I almost missed it because it just appeared at the end of March, and since the end of March, it has done crazy numbers. Even market caps are not actually illustrated on CoinMarketCap. The thing I don't like with meme coins is when fully diluted market cap is not equal to the current market cap. That means that there are some tokens to be unlocked, probably to team members. That's just not something I like with meme coins. I think we're escaping into meme coin space, trying to avoid venture capitalists dumping on us with crazy fully diluted valuations. It might be a nice beta play to Pepe because it actually was able to acquire quite a nice amount of liquidity in a very, very short time. Right now it's at $2.8 million of liquidity. It's something new. I'm not a holder myself. It was born in the bull market as well. That's why I'm very, very cautious about this peak. We will be seeing what will be happening there. I just have to mention it as a Pepe beta play. The next thing I want to share is actually Wojak. And Wojak at this stage, I think, underperforms Pepe. Actually, we are not seeing new highs from Wojak at this stage. I think this type of meme can actually surge up once Ethereum will start to do very, very well, and once all the other like stronger memes, more obvious memes will actually be doing better and they will be overbought. They will be too expensive. Then people might actually start taking profits and put them into Wojak. So this is your end of the chain type of play. And one of the issues with Wojak, I think, is the thing that it's a meme of the previous cycle. So people of this cycle, they don't know Wojak much. It's kind of a meme for the OGs, right? But with the meme coin game, you always want to bet your money on the memes that will be appealing to a newer audience. So this play might be something degen if there would be just too much money in Ethereum meme coins and people will start to buy Wojak just out of the respect. If you want to play this risky game, you can. It's essentially up to you. However, it's an older meme coin of the last cycle. Not the fact that it was created as a token like last cycle. Of the fact that a meme itself was quite popular in 2021. Right now, it's not that widely used. And now we are coming closer to the good stuff. BOBO. BOBO is an ultimate beta play for Pepe, something that I was actually telling you about like right here. I created multiple videos during these dips talking about BOBO and screaming just buy BOBO. BOBO is an ultimate beta play in Pepe because we have a Pepeverse, a universe of 4chan meme coins that are essentially focused around Pepe. BOBO the bear, Mumu the bull, SNIBBU the crab, and Dodo the black swan. And interesting thing with all these 4 memes is that they actually serve as market indicators. BOBO the bear when things are going down, and it's actually being used on the Wall Street, which is crazy. Mumu the bull is when things are going up, SNIBBU the crab when things are going sideways, and market actually goes sideways 80% time. And black swan, which is black swan event that we all know of, which is Dodo. I like BOBO very, very much. I do think it's going to be doing very, very well. It's been supported by large people on crypto Twitter as well. Community is just awesome, just crazy, and it's a very, very safe pick. This is actually a pick for me to pack my profits in. You know, you have people in the marketplace you are following that are packing their profits in Bitcoin, in Ethereum. Some are packing their profits in Solana, and I'm packing my profits in BOBO, as I do believe this thing will be doing very, very well moving forward. And it's an interesting type of saying that BOBO community has, BOBO billion. So it kind of engraves in your mind that this thing should actually be going to billions. So in general, why I also like this thing from technical point of view is because I was watching after this chart through the old bear market, and I saw that with each breakout in Pepe, BOBO was also trying to break out as well. So BOBO follows Pepe chart very, very well, and it's an ultimate beta on Pepe. When Pepe surging up, BOBO follows, and usually it outperforms Pepe because the market cap of BOBO is way lower than the market cap of Pepe. How similar these charts actually are. Last but not least, as my ultimate Pepe beta, I do have SNIBBU. SNIBBU is one of the characters of Pepeverse as well. The things I like about SNIBBU is because it pretty much was revived back in the summer. Here it was dead before that. It got revived. It went through the whole bear market, and team was posting memes, so they were essentially active on the Twitter page. It's not a team, it's actually a community run project in the first place. And what I like about SNIBBU is actually it follows the movement of BOBO, and BOBO follows the movement of Pepe, and Pepe follows the movement of Doge, and Doge follows the movement of Bitcoin. So it's your ultimate way down the risk line beta play on the whole thing. And right now, for example, if you missed BOBO, you might be getting into SNIBBU. There are some reasons of why the market cap is lower. Some people might say that like team is weaker and things like that, but I do see a lot of members of the community of BOBO supporting and appreciating SNIBBU as well, and Pepeverse in the first place. From my point of view, I think SNIBBU is the safest and the strongest pick around all other Pepeverse characters. BOBO is the first, and then I have SNIBBU. And I do actually think that the situation that we have with SNIBBU currently is very, very similar than the situation we had with BOBO at this stage. I was screaming through all this market, just buy BOBO, buy BOBO, buy BOBO. Not a lot of people listened. People who listened, they are very, very grateful for themselves to essentially making this action, and to me as well. I do believe we are in a similar situation for SNIBBU at this stage, because people are still kind of thinking it's too risky. They still don't understand that it's a better play to BOBO, so it's an ultimate better play to Pepe in the first place as well. And you want to get into these things when market does not understand them, when market still thinks it's risky. This is where the largest upside actually is. I do think something that we've seen on BOBO have a very, very high chance happening with SNIBBU as well, when BOBO will have way larger market cap as well, because BOBO only surged up when Pepe surged up as well. And we already see that this thing actually responds to BOBO and Pepe chart as well. Chart of BOBO, chart of SNIBBU, so it pushes up, it pumps up when BOBO pumps up as well. And obviously it pumps higher than BOBO because the market cap is lower, and it dumps harder than BOBO because the market cap is lower as well. Did I actually miss any Pepe beta meme coin? Let me know in the comments. We are coming closer to the conclusion of this video, and what I will actually sum up may influence your financial future and financial future of your grandkids. For the sake of them, listen closely. And to make sure you won't be missing similar type of alpha moving forward, and you won't be missing someone who actually tells you the truth about the market, make sure to subscribe to this channel and put the bell notifications on. One last time, if you're looking for a community of like-minded individuals winning on the market, feel free to check out my private community in the description under this video. The thing I have to sum up is very, very important. It's the core thing to actually outperform on this market. And it's already proven. So market already shows that this actually works. Listen closely. The core thing to outperform on this market is to buy the dips of blue chip meme coins with proper community that are being appreciated in the marketplace, that have a high chance of survival till the end of the year, and just hold them. Just do nothing. Just hold them. Because most people still treat meme coins as gambling. Most people still treat them as casino. Most people don't hold their meme coins. This is the highest upside. This is the highest alpha of this cycle. Dogecoin holders in the previous cycle to reach 80 billion market cap. They had to hold through 70% dips. And then people will just tell you that you got lucky with your meme coin. This is the most alpha strategy that you can only implement this cycle. And the thing that market told you already, who are the winners. The advantages of that is that risks are definitely diminished. They are lower. The disadvantage is that probably you are getting at more expensive prices. But still, I'm telling you, holding blue chip meme coins this cycle is actually the highest ROI activity, because we already know that meme coins are going to be the most outperforming assets of this cycle. Firstly, they already are. Secondly, last cycle, most outperforming assets were meme coins as well. Meme coins and layer ones, but meme coins actually outperformed layer ones. If you're actually able to spot low cap meme coin gems that you think are going to survive till the end of this year, till the end of the bull market, and you will actually be able to hold them and acquire more on the dips, you will be capitalizing heavily. And I actually gave you a couple picks like that in this video. Thank you very much for watching this video. I will be seeing you tomorrow.